Hi, my name is Alisa Reiss. I am a certified financial coach with Reiss Financial Freedom. I want to be your coach. I want to work with you. My mission is to empower the individual to overcome the status quo and to find the power within you to overcome your personal financial challenges, to take control of your money and in turn just be different from society so that you can become that person that you were meant to be. So let me be your coach. Let me walk alongside you. Now, the last video we had a couple of weeks ago, and sorry, it's been a couple of weeks since I posted, but my life a couple of weeks ago just kind of blew up and I haven't had a chance to record anything since then. But hey, I'm back on track. So I wanted to remind you of what we talked about during my last video, and that was ploys and strategies that retailers use to get you to spend your money. You know, simple things like product placement or sales or financing, or really just the ease of spending money in today's world. All of these strategies were created to get you to spend your hard-earned money on maybe things that you don't need, or maybe you don't even want. Now, I want to remind you that these marketing strategies are not evil in and of themselves. But because, really, honestly, the retailer has to make a profit, because what happens if the retailer does not make a profit? They go out of business. So the responsibility to recognize these strategies and to hold on to our hard-earned money falls back on us as consumers. So how do we combat those marketing ploys that would take away our money? Well, one of the best things that we can do is to create a budget. But what is a budget? Well, I know everybody knows what a budget is, but let's talk about it. So a budget really simply is a plan for your money. But even more than that, it is assigning every dollar that you have coming in a job or a place to go. So that is a budget, a plan for your money. Now, a lot of people don't really care for the word budget. So for you people who are anti-word budget, we're going to call it a cash flow plan. So basically, it's just a plan for all of the cash that you have coming in. Okay, how do we create a budget? Well, it's pretty simple. There are, I think 5 steps. 5 steps to creating a budget. First step, you have to get all of your income, gather all of your income together. Now, this can be income from your employment. It can be income from tips, commissions, bonuses, child support, alimony, whatever money you have coming in for the month, that is your income. So that's step number 1, determine your income. Step number 2 is always we have to give. Now, if you are a Christian, then you know about the law of tithing. And Jesus said 10% of your increase is what we give in tithing. So let's just make it simple. Let's say you make $6,000 in a month. 10% of that should be given in tithing. So $600. Now you're going to say something like, what if I'm not Christian? What if I don't even believe there is a God? Well, I'm going to say this. I really don't care if you are a Christian, if you are a Jew, if you are a Hindu, if you are Buddhist, if you're agnostic, or if you are atheist. I don't care. The very first thing you should do, because we're all good people, is we should give. And you give 10%. If you don't have a church to give to, find another good organization to donate to every month. 10%. It's not very much, guys. So first thing, we tithe and maybe charitable givings. If you want to go above and beyond that 10%, all the more power to you. Awesome. Okay, so after we have given, we've paid our tithing, then we want to look at our 4 walls. Okay, what are the 4 walls? These are things that are going to keep you alive. They are going to help you survive. So basically, the 4 walls, there are 4 categories. So food, shelter, your utilities, and transportation. Those 4 things are going to keep you alive. So we pay those first. Get those categorized. Okay, after we take care of our 4 walls, we pay our debt. Now, I believe in prioritizing debt and paying off the highest priority debt first. We call this the debt snowball. We start with the highest priority and we work our way through our debt that way. So we need to make a budget item for debt. Okay, after you pay your debt, if you have money left over, then you can focus on your wants. Now, prioritize your wants. Highest priority goes first, and we work our way down. Okay, why do we do it this way? Because if we take the highest priority item first, then we make sure we have money for that, and then everything else seems to work itself out. So now you might think you're finished with creating your budget, but guess what? You're not. You're just getting started because every month is different. We have different expenditures. Maybe you even have different income. You have to create a budget for every single month. Plan for your expenditures. And then you've got to track your expenditures every single month. And there are different software programs out there. The one that I use personally is called Every Dollar. It's from Dave Ramsey. It's a marvelous, marvelous tool, and I'll link it down below, but it's a marvelous tool. And for I think it's $79 a year, which is about $6 a month, I think it is completely worth it because you can track your expenditures in real time and work out your budget that way. However, if you don't want to use Every Dollar, you can use a spreadsheet or you can track everything by hand. However works for you, you need to track your expenditures. Now, that pretty much is it. That is how we create and keep a budget. So I hope this was helpful. Again, I would love to be your coach. I love working with people, and I do believe we are all powerful individuals, and we do have the power within ourselves to create a budget, to keep a budget, and to get ourselves out of debt. And in turn, when we do that, we can help take care of other people. So anyway, again, I hope this was helpful. Reach out to me. Send me a message, comment down below. I'd love to talk to you. Thank you all. Bye.